Dying of the Light by George R.R. Martin. Book summary in under 4 minutes. George R.R. Martin's Dying of the Light is a melancholy science fiction novel about memory, fading love, and the cost of living by old codes in a changing universe. The story takes place on Worlorn, a wandering planet that once hosted a grand festival for many cultures but is now drifting back into darkness. Its abandoned cities and failing light give the novel its central mood. Beauty does not last forever, and people often cling hardest to what is already disappearing. The main character, Dirk Talarian, travels to Worlorn after receiving a signal from Gwen Delvano, a woman he once loved. Dirk hopes the message means their relationship can be restored, but he finds Gwen living with John Vicari, a man from the warrior culture of High Cavalon. This creates the novel's emotional and cultural conflict. Dirk is not simply trying to win back a lost romance. He is forced to confront how much Gwen has changed, how much he has idealized the past, and how little love can do when two people no longer want the same life. Martin uses the love triangle to explore possession, loyalty, and identity. Dirk's attachment to Gwen is shaped by memory, regret, and longing, but his desire to rescue her may also ignore her agency. Gwen is caught between independence and the demands of Kavalar custom, while John is honorable but bound to traditions that can feel harsh, patriarchal, and violent. None of them is fully villainous or fully innocent. Their conflict comes from incompatible values as much as personal emotion. A major theme is the danger of romanticizing the past. Worlorn itself is a symbol of decline, a world built for celebration that now survives as an empty monument. Dirk's feelings for Gwen mirror that setting. He wants to return to a former brightness, but the novel suggests that some lights cannot be rekindled. This gives the book real-world relevance for anyone who has tried to preserve a relationship, identity, or belief after the conditions that supported it have vanished. The novel also examines cultural honor. High Cavalon's customs value loyalty, brotherhood, courage, and duty, but those same customs can trap individuals inside violent expectations. Martin is interested in how societies justify cruelty through tradition. The book does not dismiss honor completely. It shows why such codes can be meaningful. But it also asks what happens when honor becomes more important than compassion, freedom, or survival. Compared with Martin's later fantasy, Dying of the Light already shows his interest in moral ambiguity. Characters make choices that are understandable even when they are damaging. Love can be sincere and selfish at the same time. Courage can be noble or foolish. Loyalty can protect people, but it can also bind them to destructive systems. The result is a story where emotional truth matters more than simple victory. Overall, Dying of the Light is a somber science fiction novel about endings. The end of a world's brief glory, the end of a relationship, and the possible end of old cultural ideals. Its deeper message is that people must decide whether to live for memory, duty, love, or freedom when those values come into conflict. Martin turns a dying planet into a mirror for human loss, showing that the hardest battles are often fought not against enemies, but against the past we refuse to release.